Hi there, this is Vendra Diyar on Vendra Diyar channel from India. I will like to make an appeal to the President of America and the President of Russia that there is no Cold War now. Why you are having inimical attitude towards each other? Why you want to destroy Russia in alliance with the NATO, 30 nations of the European countries? What is the need for that? Don't you know the evil thought in the mind will ruin your life? In this modern time, the war will not be won by any nation. The war will never be won because the war is going to be nuclear war, the atomic war. And that's why I tell you, Biden and allied forces, you are afraid to fight directly with Russia. But indirectly you are supporting Zelensky, who is your puppet. I am a non-aligned person. I am Buddha Gautama Siddhartha. I want peace because every pin which is destroyed and every soul which is killed, maybe the soldiers or maybe the citizens, sisters and brothers, they are my kith and kin. Because the whole world is my family. Every soul is having feelings like me. I belong to the generation where there is no space for hatred, there is no space for greed and anger. As you know, the greed has poisoned your soul. You are trying to barricade the world in hate. You are trying to provoke one nation against the superior nation whom you are fearing too much. This doubt and fear in your mind to dominate over the world is not necessary now. The nations of the world must learn to live in perfect harmony and peace. The world has united us. Every discovery, invention is bringing closer to each other. We are using internet. We are using all the space. We are using the means of communication. This is the contributions from the greatest of the greats from different nations of the world. That is the bonding of our love, affection, kindness and compassion. That is truth. That is reality. But why? Why USA want to dominate the world and still keep the NATO alliance countries alive, and the greedy nations want to join such power? NATO was against USSR, which was disintegrated in 1991, and Warsaw Pact countries, they also dissolved their union. But the NATO is still surviving. Why? Why you want to dominate over Russia? You have this evil thought to dominate over Russia, and today you are provoking Zelensky to fight against Russia till every sister and brother of Ukraine is massacred and killed by bombardment. Zelensky has no common sense. He is a great fool. He knows that USSR, which is dissolved in 1991, today is led by one of the most powerful, strongest minded person, Vladimir Putin, who will never yield. And he has kept his nuclear arsenal on alert. And you are fearing Biden and your group, NATO nations. Some of the wisest of the president of the NATO alliance don't like to fuel the fire in the Ukrainian war. But Biden, you want to be safe. You don't directly involve yourself because you know war will not be easy. You can destroy Russia, no doubt about it. But Russia will retaliate and destroy you also. Remember, it is very shameful business. This is because of your hate and hegemonistic approach. Putin is very clear. There is no need for NATO. All should become the world is our family. We are all sisters and brothers of the world. We should unite and work together for better facilities, for eradicating all these kind of malnutrition, illiteracy, unemployment. There are gigantic challenges before the people like me. I am a saint, not belonging to any religion. Saint means divine attitude, divine idea. World peace is my goal. And ignorance is there, wisdom will not be there. Unite, sisters and brothers of the world, and don't fight. Love each other, care for each other, share all your strength and might for creativity, for making the world a better place for everyone. Every house which is burnt in Ukraine, every building and infrastructure which is destroyed, it is mine, it is yours. It is not only belonging to the sisters and brothers of Ukraine. But you hate. You are greedy. You are hegemonistic. You are a beast. You have the attitude of a jungle, the forest. Remember what my best friend made a great dictator. The world has room for everyone. Mother Earth is good and can provide for everyone. But greed has poisoned man's soul. It has barricaded the world in hate. It has goose-stepped into misery and bloodshed. Why? Why? This question has to be answered. This is for every citizen of the world. We are one. War. One of the best friends of mine, John F. Kennedy, spoke when the Cold War is the climax. The problems are man-made. There is a solution for every problem. Peace is a possibility. War is really going to spoil the whole earth. Arise, use your intelligence, wits, wisdom. Common sense is to live in perfect harmony, not in war. War is going to be a nuclear war, and the whole earth will be smashed. You die, fools, I don't care. But I love creatures. They will be also ruined by you. There will be no forest. There will be no creatures. Everything will burn because of your intelligence and your ignorance. Shame.